don't build past that. Okay. This is all gonna be. This is probably gonna be mostly stone wall. So this edge.
Understood.
Yeah,
Sir.
and then
Yes,
the
sir.
you see the pathway is gonna go whoop, and then it's gonna turn left and it's gonna go down there.
Understood.
TY. Here, I'll even remove this so there's no temptation.
Wait, where's the barrier? I believe I also need to sign off on that. My homeowners association guarantees me X amount of footage. View site mouth.
What do you want?
Wait, where? All right, so let's start building this railway.
Okay, wait. Where do you want to start? Okay, let me
No. The railway is on our side of the property
That's
line.
fine, but where it comes through into my spot is my choice.
You don't have the air and mineral rights. You just have the plat and liber.
Listen, as soon as you start building a rail over my garden is when I delete the server.
Wait, what? We can go over it. We won't tarnish
It's
anything.
an
what's wrong with going
eyesore.
over it?
Like,
You look up when you garden? Oh, you're looking in the dirt.
I do. I mean, you know, come on, like, it's gonna be a little rope.
I didn't realize Malf was such a NIMBY. It's all becoming clear now.
What's a NIMBY? I've never heard
It's
that.
the
Not in my back.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I really
Oh.
support the like social housing. I think is really cool, but like, oh, they're opening one down the street. Absolutely not.
NIMBY. I thought that was a guy who was
It's
green and
basically
bendable.
when people put up like wind turbines 5 kilometers away and a person can see like 1/8 of it and they're like, I can see it and it's giving me cancer, and then they go to their town meeting and then you know, they're like, please put coal somewhere and put it some other sucker's backyard, because I don't want coal either, but you can't have wind. It was really frustrating because
That was your job, right?
kind of, yeah, I mean, like every project you'd have, depending on where they are and stuff, you'd have town meetings and you'd be like, hey, this is what's going on, and it's a lot of NIMBYism for sure.
I've noticed.
But well, I mean, there's a lot of farmers, so we would work out deals with the farmers. You pay them so much money per year, and you take up a small percentage of the farmland, and they would just farm around it. They get paid tons of money, and they're all for it. But then you get their next door neighbor, like, hey man, what's up with that? What's that turbine?
Okay. Name your price. I see what you're putting down.
Yeah, pay to play, Melf.
Wait, so what
Pay
am
to
I?
win?
I'll give you guys each 1 emerald if you put some trees up here.
Sorry about that.
Is that what you
No,
want?
no worries.
My delivery driver got lost.
Where did you go?
He went to the apartment complex near my neighborhood for some reason. Then I went outside to meet her, and I remember that it's like 20 degrees outside.
We have a DoorDash anecdote.
Oh.
We ordered DoorDash to our new place, and when it arrived, the driver called me and was like, sorry, dude, I don't know where the place is, but I like went to the address that you wrote in, and like I'm there. And I was like, okay, I'll come out and meet you. I mean, I came out, and there was like a man just holding the bag there, and he was like, yeah, dude, sorry, like, I don't know, but, like, this is the address that the app told me to go to. And I was like, yeah, this is where we live. And he handed me the bag and then left. It was just very bizarre. It was like he was just baffled at the way that DoorDash worked. Like, he it was his first successful delivery or something like that. And he was confused.
Is he very minkus?
Not really, but he might have been a little under the influence.
It happens.
Bro, this says you live here.
Not wrong.
My driver yesterday just didn't show up.
Yeah,
I ordered it.
that's pretty bad.
no one picked up the order, so I had to cancel it. And then I was just made some pizza.
Did you make it in the oven or the microwave?
Oven.
Okay.
What do you,
You
I say,
have-
what do you got against microwave pizza? But then I thought about what microwave pizza tastes like, and I'm like, I respect your point
It
of
doesn't
view.
have a crust anymore. It's like it's being
Mush.
served on a mashed potatoes or something.
So I wonder how often this happens. I got a DoorDash story too, but long story
Oh.
short, I think we were going to like a family party or something. There's a lot of people, so I know something happened where we ordered a bunch of chicken wings, like an egregious amount because it's just a large family. Like I'd probably say like $100 order. That's a lot of chicken wings, and then like 60 minutes goes by and they don't show up. 90 minutes they don't show up, and then we find out the girl just took all the food and ate it.
Oh!
How'd you find that out?
Because they said she picked up the order, and you know, because we called the restaurant, and then she never delivered it, so we got a DoorDash credit. But you wonder how often that happens. Like you wait for the mother load of orders, and then you're just like, yeah, I'm keeping it.
I guess that's like when you're on your last day, right? You're just like,
Yeah.
might as well keep one order on the way out.
I wonder. I think it happens a lot because I'm thinking now, and one of the key things about DoorDash is that there are always new drivers. Every week there's new drivers, so their turnaround is horrible. I don't think people stick with them for long because they do suck.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people just go, you know what? I'm fucking done with this. I'm taking this guy's order. And since they have so many new people, it happens a lot. That's probably what happened yesterday. It was like 30 degrees outside. My guy was bringing the food. I think he went the wrong way because I was looking on the thing.
That's all it takes.
And I think that was his moment. He was like, no, I'm eating this. This is mine now.
I'm done.
You don't want food to go to waste.
You could have delivered it to the person who ordered it.
Yeah. I just think it would have been a waste.
Hey, Melf, I have a proposition for you.
All right.
So in place of trees, what if I just planted a single flower on top of my house?
Nope.
And that's a green trade-off. Green for green.
You gotta give back what you take away.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, Ryan. So we're gonna need a lot of iron to get this railway going.
That's absolutely true.
I think I'm gonna start hitting the mines of Moria to
Dude,
get us
you know
some.
what? It's not a bad idea.
Malf, and we got to sit down at the table when we start to break ground. You know, we're gonna meet in the middle. But can you just list out in bullet point form 3 of your requirements / demands in the railway coming through Melf Gardens?
I mean, I just want to be able to choose where it comes through mostly.
That's a pretty big ask, considering we're
Then
fronting
you don't get
all of
permission
the
to go through my space.
I mean,
Hey,
we can
you
work
built the
on
farm.
it and maybe, come to some agreements to say, hey, you give us 3 zones to choose, and then maybe we'll pick one of the 3.
We'll see what happens.
Mal, here's the way I would choose to think about it, okay? You're the agricultural zone. The adventure portals are located in our district. You need a way for the food to get to the adventure district so that it can be distributed to the adventurers.
Yeah, Melf, you played SimCity, you get it.
I mean, I was talking about it earlier. There's full intention to have a railway. So I'm with you boys. You don't gotta convince me about a railway. I want one. Just saying.
But, I mean, you're coming up with some egregious demands, and we haven't, we like to start off this relationship between community and agriculture on the right foot.
This mirrors real politics way too much.
This is Minecraft relations. We're building a community.
Oh, baby.
We have to work together because there's no way I can make my own farm. So I have a vested interest in making sure this, we can come to some kind of accord.
Did you guys see there was like a literal like up-style real-life house
A what?
A what?
from the movie Up, Pixar.
I thought you said
Oh.
pup style.
God no. But like it wasn't
be
not
wrong
the
with that,
balloon
Austin?
part, but the like they just built around it part. And it was just this cranky old lady who didn't want, I think it was some fitness company, to buy her house from her. They offered her like $1 million, and she said no. And so there's now a fitness thing that's in the shape of a U, literally like wall to wall with this very tiny 1-story like house. I think she died too, so like now it's just a dead house, and they still won't sell it.
Got her.
She's happy.
I mean, she's dead, so she's not anything.
She's not alive.
You think you would ever do that?
What?
Die?
Be the person that's like, no, for like double what my house is worth, you can't have it.
I mean, if I liked it,
Really? I feel like I'm out no matter what.
I mean, depend. Like,
Just a
obviously,
house.
I would need to really like it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like big. You know, I just like the location. No, I'd have to be like there. There need to be some sentimental reason not to want to give the house.
You can take
But
the
you-
photos with you.
Again, there would need to be a big. I'm basically agreeing with you. I think
Okay, okay.
it would take a really big thing.
Why
I
didn't
don't
you
think
say so? That's kind of like, that's my dream. Is that one day someone will just be like, hey, you know, like that asset you have, I'll give you like 10 times what it's worth. And I'll be like, sick.
so. You are moving again.
What if they offer?
He's talking about his YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Twitch to offer me a huge contract to stick around. Even though there's
much
like
would you
no
want
chance
Twitch
I'm leaving
to-
anyway.
How much would you want Twitch to offer you to just totally drop YouTube and just stream every day?
It would be a number that would make you upset.
I respect the answer and understand it as well.
I'm glad Ryan was honest with that answer and didn't placate to us.
Oh, baby.
All right, I'm going to. Railways were not built overnight, boys. Hard work. Toil mean? Is toil mean like hard work?
Yeah.
Toil.
So you know, yeah, just yeah.
Okay.
I would call it hard labor, yes. Like in the movie Just Married, where Judge Dennis Miller sentences Ashton Kutcher and Brittany Murphy to 1 year of hard marriage. That was their toil.
I don't mean to be Minkus because I'm like 90% certain.
Oh, she's
She
dead.
is. Yeah. Did they?
Yeah.
How did she die?
Drugs.
Oh. You know, sometimes like you think you know something and you really don't. Like you don't know if the person's alive.
Yeah.
What's happened?
Like Tupac
Tupac. Yeah, we still don't
and
know.
Elvis. Yeah.
Gun.
I remember that was one of the first Minkus images I ever saw as a kid, whether it was real or not. It was circulating on AOL, like a picture of his autopsy.
I think that's real.
Yeah, but why would that circulate in 1990-ish?
When he's still alive. Yeah. Just kidding. Got him.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Look, when I'm done eating, we gotta get on that adventure, all right?
I could be persuaded.
As could I.
You guys got time. I'm just, you know. I'm
Oh,
pacing
yeah.
it out right
Of
now.
course. I'm eating as well.
Yo, so I was driving home, and I turned your stream on audio only, Ryan,
Okay, yeah.
and you're playing Smash, and you're like, I haven't played this game in 9 months, and these guys are all sweaty. So my question to you is, how's Smash?
It actually went pretty well.
Okay, would that just catch you at a bad match?
I don't know. It depends when the match was, to be honest. I'd say I probably won like a third.
Okay, that's pretty for not playing for a while. That's pretty.
Yeah,
darn
my
good.
GSP was like, it was still up there, which was unfortunate.
Oh, it doesn't degrade over time.
No, I think there's like inflation instead.
Like it goes up for not. Oh, or just the current market pushes you up. Gotcha.
But it was fun.
Did you play as Terry?
I'm okay.
You didn't play as Terry?
I did not play as Terry.
I don't know why. Out of all the names in the human dictionary, Terry would be the last name I think that would be in Smash. And there's nothing wrong with Terry. I just doesn't seem like a Smash fighter.
Dude, I don't care about new fighters in Smash. The game has 4,000 characters. I
They
know
put in a tournament mode, right?
I have heard that is indeed the case.
Oh, what do you like? What brought you back to Smash if it wasn't Terry?
People were like, NL, you should come back to Smash.
You know, a man of the people.
Were they right?
Yeah, it was fun. It's a little intimidating, right? Because you're like, you know, I haven't played it in so long. What if I'm bad? And then you realize most of the people playing are, you know, children. So it's not really like that big of a deal. If they're not children, they're adults who wish they were kids. So you just defeat them.
Why don't they give us iron anymore? They give us iron shards or something?
Dude, if you get hard iron, or I forget what it's called.
Iron cluster.
You can
It's not
make that
spelled
in
it, but-
iron.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like there's many different blocks that now make iron as well.
Oh, what else? Oh, like, but you'll see it sprinkled in.
Yeah.
Okay, Caloris.
Hold on. This is a very important moment. Construction is not yet complete. Your safety is not guaranteed.
Austin, did you ever play Smash?
The new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Austin. Did you ever play Smash?
I did. I played a little bit when it came out. I'm not good at that game.
Oh.
I'm not good at any fighting game, really.
You guys want to know the best fighting game of all time?
Probably like Street Fighter 2.
No. And I've got to make sure I got the year right. Knockout Kings 2001 for the PlayStation 2. It's incredible. And I'm not even memeing. It's so good. Even if you don't like fighting games or boxing, it's the best of all time. I was thinking about that.
Who did you main?
So
Ali?
there was Muhammad Ali, there was Joe Frazier. Those were kind of the two popular ones. It's like it was a fight of styles, you know.
No Tyson?
No Tyson.
Probably because he had the Nintendo contract.
Yeah, exactly. Dunka dunka dunk.
Dunk.
Sugar Shane Mosley was in it, also known as Sugar Shane.
I watched episode 2 of his Dark Materials last night.
Oh.
And that show is good. It got even better the second episode. It improved.
I was a
What is
Mandalorian.
his dark material? Is it
I think
mica?
it's dust or some shit. I don't know.
Wool? Dyed wool?
And it's a good TV show, especially if you feel a hole in your heart after Game of Thrones. It's not the same, but it is of the same feel, you know?
You know what you should start watching?
Rick and
90
Morty.
Day Fiance.
I saw that on your TCL photo you tweeted.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if that just happened to be the channel it was on when you took the picture, but you just confirmed that it was not a coincidence.
Dude, it's a great show.
What's the premise?
It follows couples where one of them is American and one of them is not American. And they get a visa that's exclusively for fiancés of American citizens.
Okay.
And all of the families are just insanely cursed.
Like, is it like people?
I'll give you a little example, okay?
Yeah.
So there's a show, I was watching an episode last night. It's this American lady, and then her fiance is from Turkey. They went out to dinner with her mom and then her 12-year-old son from another man, whatever. And then the mom she typed into her translating app, like, I know in Turkey you stone women. Please don't throw stones at Anna. And then made the kid translate it and then pass it to the Turkish man, where he went, what? And his English is not that good, but then he gives like a confessional, where he's like, why would she say this stuff to me? People don't stone women in Turkey, blah blah blah. And then they were like, well, the Turkish guy, he hasn't told his family that the person that he's engaged to has kids. And then his fiance was like, well, if you tell your family and they disapprove, will you leave me for your family? And he just said, maybe. And they're one of the more functional couples on the show.
So what's the I still don't really understand what the premise is.
Excuse me?
They're like long distance.
No, I got that. What are you doing over here?
I built a bridge.
Okay, so
you can lock me out if you want. There's gates on both sides.
No, this is perfect. This is the platform.
It's the railway station.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Anyway, basically, it's like people met someone and they got engaged, what I would describe as too early, and then it follows like their life.
But do they always get married?
Sometimes they fall apart.
Well,
like some of these people have never had a conversation.
What?
Like because they don't speak the same language. They'd speak exclusively through like a translation app. And then,
why do they agree to do this?
You must get paid at least scale, right? Like that's all I can
What
imagine.
does scale mean?
Like the minimum you get paid for appearing on television.
Oh.
Per hour.
Well, let me tell you that. Not much, brother.
Dan, what is this?
That's the beginning of the railway.
It's made of cobblestone.
What do we need to make it of?
You know what's not made of cobblestone?
What?
My house.
You know what's not made of? You know what my house is not made of?
What?
Wood.
Yeah, but you know where the railway's coming out of? My house.
I mean, I thought we were gonna have a bridge, and then on the shared common area would be the railway. So like where I'm standing.
Why is the shared area on top of my house?
It's not right here. It's the space between.
Oh, dude, that could be the platform where you wait for the train.
Yo, that's what I'm talking about. And then, so what the real question is, all the exhaust and sometimes oil spilled, that will just run off into Melf's garden and kind of permeate the soil?
No, it's an electric railroad.
Oh, okay.
It runs on redstone. Anyway, that show's good.
So since we're talking, some may say turn your brain off TV.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
When I was in Austin, we had like it's for a wedding, so you're running around doing stuff, and you have like a little downtime where you're like, you maybe just lay down on the hotel bed for a minute, and you just turn on the TV, and then you might lose the remote. Anyways, long story short, the show came on called Temptation Island.
Oh!
Where I would normally never watch it, but it was kind of in this like half sleeping catatonic state. I don't know what that means, but it fits well. And the premise is there are 3 couples who have been dating for an extended amount of time. They go on to an island where they're loved one and them are separated, and the girls go with 30 other men, and the boys go with 30 other women, and they don't see each other for a month. And you can imagine what happens.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It's like if you're dating someone and you want it to work out, I'm like, that would be the last place you want to turn the person loose at, right?
Well, but you could test your relationship to see how strong it is.
You could also touch a hot stove to see if it burns, but do you want to do that? What does catatonic mean? Did I make that word up?
That's when you get so high you fall asleep.
Oh, I had no idea. I thought it meant like a half state of sleep. What does catatonic have to do with being high?
It's canna.
Oh.
But then I got high.
Yeah, so Kate was telling me that she wanted me to relay the anecdote where, like, there's a Korean guy and a girl from Utah who they're having a baby together despite having never had a conversation. I'm being a little judgmental, but anyway. She was like, they're going to induce labor. Can you come to the country earlier? And he's like, I can't because it's expensive, which is, you know, not wrong, but also this might be the kind of thing you want to, like, make an exception for, or maybe, like, budget. And anyway, so instead, he just watched her C-section on Skype.
Oh.
But then there was another guy. He's Russian, I guess, and his fiance was giving birth in Russia, and he's like, I don't want to be here, but, you know, my fiance doesn't speak Russian, so I have to be in the labor room. And while she's in labor and she's like screaming, he's checking his cell phone. He's just looking at like the time and like checking his messages and stuff. The show is basically like an instructional manual of like what not to do if you want to show your spouse that you appreciate them.
You'll have
It's
to give
great.
If you hit like an 11 out of 10 episode, let me know the title and I'll watch it.
Okay.
I'll give you one episode, but it's got to be the banger of all episodes.
Do you have TLC?
I think so.
Dynamite.
I use Roku through
Dude,
TCL.
same.
Yeah.
But
Actually,
we don't
actually do
TLC
have
going,
YouTube
Shannon.
TV.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty good.
Does that mean you have YouTube Red? It rolled in?
I must, but I think I pay for YouTube Red on the side too.
I just
for the
leave my
Cobra Kai.
videos on when you fall asleep.
No problem. I gave you all that iron. Can you make iron with it?
Oh, sorry, dude. Yeah, my bad. I was just eating. Iron cluster? I think you have to bake them. Iron bar.
I tried putting it in the furnace. It didn't work.
Iron cluster.
Iron bar. Oh, what you doing over there? You're a little quiet, bud.
I'm just finishing up this one entrance. I was doing a lot of the waterworks.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
You guys ready for the show tomorrow?
What's the show?
Oh, it's gonna be on every network, dude.
Mandalorian?
Nah, sorry, that already came out. That's only on one network.
The show.
Oh, come on, it's
Hugh Jackman?
no, it's the impeachment hearings,
Oh.
publicly broadcasted.
Who's on it?
James Cameron.
Like, who plays Robert Mueller? 'Cause I think they should get, what's the guy's name from Law and Order? He's got, like, the same kind of eagle nose.
I don't.
You know the guy.
Can you say that?
He's
I don't
got
know
a
the guy.
stately nose. You know the guy. Chad knows the guy. Sam Watterson? Yeah, that's the guy.
Gung gung.
Actually, one of the best theme songs of all time.
Oh.
Gung, gung, gung,
Thank you.
gung, gung.
That is an extremely Minkish show, by the way.
Oh, that SVU is.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The other one's not Minkus?
I mean, it's just murder.
Okay. That's okay.
We're not special victims.
That's the one that is on sometimes in my house. I'm like,
Oh.
the SVU one. And it's like kind of like the worst stuff you could ever imagine, just continuing to happen week in and week out
It's pretty wild.
with that lady
Yeah.
who's been in it forever.
What's her name?
Gloria Turth.
No, her name is not Gloria Turth.
Chad, Google Gloria. No, actually, don't Google Gloria Turth if it's a real person. We don't.
Gloria Turth was an SS lieutenant in the Third Reich in Europe.
What?
No, I'm just making.
Oh,
I was
okay.
just trying to freak you out.
Oh, you got me.
He got you.
Speaking of that kind of stuff, I will say this, I'm playing Call of Duty for the European TV deal.
Oh yeah,
Campaign.
okay. Yeah.
And this is just directed at Austin. There is the main villain is called the Wolf, and his second in command is called Colonel Barkoff. Just thought you may want to know that, Austin.
That's you know.
He's also a hockey player.
Barkoff is a hockey player?
He's good.
Yeah, he's a good one too.
I'm one of the best two-way centers in the league.
I know what I'm buying Austin for the Team Unity Tuesday Christmas gift exchange or
Wait
holiday
till he
gift exchange.
signs somewhere else before you get him a Barkov jersey.
Well,
Didn't he sign in Florida for?
Yeah, but like you can wait 10 years.
are we doing that, by the way? I kind of threw it out there, but I thought it was a good idea.
I am not good at that kind of thing.
It's a complete meme. It's not real gifts.
I would be bad at the meme part too.
What do you mean? You used to run a meme stream.
Yeah, that was other people sending me memes.
Oh.
That's true.
I mean, you couldn't. All right, if you had to reach in your back pocket and give us a meme about Melf after playing games with him for 2++, what would you do?
Buy me some seeds, brother.
Tomo like that?
Ryan, what color should we make the?
Vision. That's not very nice.
Tomo. Hello,
so
my wife.
tired.
You tired?
Yo, Austin, look at chat right now. They're doing the work.
Yo.
All of it, except the figures, but all of it. I packed all the drawer, computer, PS4 Switch, internet cables, all of it. The books. It's like, but like a lot of dust came out of it, so I'm sneezing a lot. Why I'm also really tired.
You can take a little nap.
But you gotta be done at 8.
Yeah.
So when we drop off all this stuff, I have time to unpack.
Yeah, but so we're not going to bed super late.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We might as well bring the pillow so we can sleep in the new.
Yo, it's happening, boys.
But then we
Do
don't...
you believe?
Ah! we don't have toothbrush or toothpaste.
Oh, we can bring that.
I have to bring the PJ too.
God, I hate the Mathis building. Can't unsee
What's
it.
your problem with the Kate? Here, let's test it with an unbiased observer, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, just give me 1 second here. I want you to tell me what you see when you look at my house, okay?
Okay. Is it not OCD friendly?
What do you see when you look at this?
Yo, it looks like a toaster.
Okay. If
Give her
you-
a little bit of lead her a little bit.
Yeah. What do you think? Like, does it look like anything except a toaster?
Oh, it looks like Jaws.
Not wrong.
You've answered even better than the correct answer.
What was the correct answer?
People were saying it looks like Mathis.
No, it looks like Jaws.
Oh. All right. So I put the common area in a neutral color to signify the forging of 2 homes.
It's a good idea.
Although I
Hey!
do think we need to make it a little bit
Hey,
higher.
forward.
We'll join our houses.
Has Dan beat Bumble yet?
Well, Dan,
I did. Hey,
he says
with
he did.
with 2
No.
characters.
Wow.
Without the help of Ryan Gary, mind you.
Yeah, just
But
the help of 500 people in chat.
Not wrong. Did Kate
Did you
beat
ask
Bumble?
Dan? Could I ask something to Dan?
Sure.
He said sure.
Whenever you watch, try not to laugh NLSS edition, and
Yeah.
then you see me and Ryan, and then it suggests some lewd topic. Why do you want to skip?
I mean, it's not just suggestive lewd. It's it's you know, I could say something here that some people are into watching other people do things, and more power
Basically,
to 'em.
you got him. That's the. He didn't have a good answer.
Yeah.
Do you have a problem with our marriage, Dan?
Ooh.
He hit you with an awkward laugh and neglected to answer the question.
W. What do we want to make the base of the railway out of? Stone?
Yeah. Well, Malf, what would you like it to look like? Because it's going to
What
connect
do
to
we
your
want
farm.
to build it out of?
Yeah, good one. Let him decide something that is low on the priority list. When it comes to the big negotiations, we got that on him.
Malf.
He's dead.
Oh,
I don't want to answer because I'm gonna say something and then you're gonna be like, ha 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 ha, ha.
What?
no, we're being serious. No, we really want you to pick it. Because we don't.
That's
we're
kind of
neutral.
right now the least of my concerns.
Okay. So you don't have a preference.
Poor
I mean,
Coco,
I
he's
do. I'll probably want to make it look kind of similar to what I've been doing on the tunnel thingy over here.
So smooth stone.
What's bathroom break?
Smooth stone.
It's not smooth stone, but
Let the minutes show that Michael A. L. Fox has redacted all decision making in regards to the aesthetic of the railway as of 9:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, Mal, if you want cobblestone or what do you want? Burnt stone? Oh, we chisel it? It's
well,
burnt
yeah, we
stone
can chisel
chiseled?
whatever. If you place
Okay.
cobblestone, then chiseling it makes it's so easy to change the texture to like 20 different things if you want. So you might as well use
Cobblestone or burnt stone?
No, just use cobblestone because it's readily available and you can change it to a million different things anyways. So,
How do you chisel stone after you've placed it?
do you have a chisel?
I do, but I'm wondering if it's the right chisel.
Ryan Gary, can you bring up some cobby?
I can't because Austin was gifted my cobblestone to make that incredible cobblestone block.
I've got more just lying around if you need it.
Yeah. Jeez.
You gotta come get it.
Does it have to be cobblestone block? Or, sorry, rephrase.
No,
Does it have to be a diamond chisel?
I have a diamond chisel, so that maybe.
Or is it just is a chisel from a different mod, maybe? Because I have chisel. Right click to open GUI. Left click to chisel blocks in the world. Well, let's see.
I got a bunch up here, but Ryan Gary, I'm gonna start working on this, but any architectural insight you want to offer or adjustments, feel free.
You tell me what you need.
No, I don't need anything. I'm just saying how we want to build this thing now.
Hold on. I'm doing interior decorating.
See Austin swimming.
I'm just trying to stop the noise, you know?
I will say, Austin, you brought up the interview with Edmund. It was like really like a undercover fanboy thing for me, you know? Like it was a really cool thing, but I don't want to say I was surprised, but he's super, super humble and just kind of like a dude, you know? Not that I thought he'd be otherwise, but you know, like a really cool dude.
That's cool. I don't know. I didn't.
Got him.
Yeah.
No, I just
What the hell is happening?
oh,
Sorry, my game is glitching out.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna pee my pants. Be right back.
I will say this: a top-down view of Melf's Gardens.
It was worth the wait, right?
Yeah, it's my first time seeing it. Little asymmetrical, but very well done.
Well, I think it's like planned asymmetry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what makes it sweet. Dan, I'm gonna gussy up your cobble.
Okay.
You're gonna love it. Now that
So,
I figured out how to use this chisel.
do you think we should make a circular track to go around?
Well, yeah, because we want to go to the farm, and then ideally, I'd like to even come back.
Ooh, okay.
If possible.
And he said not to go over it.
You might want to wait until he's back for that one. You know, I don't want to cause any problems. He's really like the breadbasket of the world.
He even has a flower peppered path to get there.
That was me.
Oh, you did that? That's
Yeah.
very well done.
It took me 2 hours.
No.
Close.
What is the path made out of? Looks like a texture from the last level of Contra.
Dan, what Contras have you beaten?
1. 2 Super C is pretty hard, isn't it?
I've beaten Super C, but it was only because I was playing it when I should have been in class in university.
On your laptop?
No, it came out for the Wii Virtual Console.
Single player, you beat it? Code or no code?
Single player, yeah.
Codes? 30 code?
No code necessary.
Ooh.
And I beat Contra 3 like that too.
Wow. And then in Super C and Contra, there's some couple top-down levels, right?
Contra 3 has 2 top-down levels.
Okay. Did you ever see the trailer for the new Contra?
Like, come
with the
on,
dash-
man. Like, what do you expect?
What?
Dan, like, it's just actual trash.
Okay, well, none of this is permanent. This is just scaffolding. Ryan was right. He said just wait until
I
Melf
said
gets
wait.
there. Yeah, Melf. He said wait until. I would just said all right. You know, I didn't think. All right, Melf. What? What
I
can we
wanted
do?
to go underground, in the ground. So it's not an eyesore. This is not, you know, playing Minecraft with your 2-year-old. This is...
I mean, but part of the draw of getting people to buy a ticket to go on this is to see the gardens from above.
No. The garden is a destination. It's not a throughput. You know?
Okay. All right, I can see. Look, it may not be the best looking thing, but we're open to suggestions here.
It's getting
Yeah,
better.
So go underground.
I mean, but then how are we gonna see the? You got to give us a little bit
You
of
can have
aerial.
subway stops, and then you get...
Oh, yo, it looks way better. Melf. Now,
I know my farm looks good.
no. Look at it now. Look at that.
No,
This is progress.
it has nothing to do with texture.
I mean, it looks like it belongs now. It was part of it.
All right, whatever. Build it. I don't care.
No. We want to have a community effort here. Where do you want it to drop underground?
I mean, like from the main base, right? Why would you build it so high that you have to climb 20 stairs?
We'll just build an escalator.
It's the monorail.
Redstone and sticky pistons.
So I halted all production. Should I continue production or halt it?
You should definitely halt it.
Okay.
And by halt, I mean tilde mine the whole thing.
Here, you do that because I don't have any axes.
You don't have a pickaxe in your inventory.
That's a negative.
In Minecraft.
So, no.
It's like half the game.
It's like almost all the blocks you break.
All right, Muff, how much of the garden can we see?
What do you mean?
From the
I just
track.
wanted to start and say, like, I'm not even sure there's like a reason for the railroad.
Aesthetics.
It's like a one
here's the thing,
second walk.
I want to have a railroad. I just don't want one in the sky above the farms. That's kind of why I built the farm over here, was to get away from the eyesore. And you're bringing it back. I
What if
want to
we-
have a rail that goes back to the base. That was always planned, but it would be underground most.
Well, that's kind of the trade-off. Aesthetics for utility. No? What if we put it on the side of the garden as opposed to directly over it?
That would certainly be preferable.
Would you endorse it or would you still not be happy with it?
I mean, I don't. It depends on like. I would allow something up here, where I'm standing.
Hold on. Or you shoot something off so I can see you?
And I don't have anything to shoot.
Oh, that way. So if we go on the outskirts as opposed to the middle?
I mean, I think if it were ground level, that'd be nice too.
Well, we could make it go ground level.
Yeah,
well.
so think of it right here could be a nice little platform area. And the rail would come from the base.
There's a golem right underneath you, Mel.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I think we should just go under and then make a cool ladder up to the farm.
I'm down with that. I'll even help you.
It's fine with me. I thought you were going to tilde mine that.
Well, it's scary, right? Could be killed. But, you know, before we do this, I think we've done enough infrastructure. I think we need an adventure
Fine with it.
before Austin's serotonin levels.
I mean, I fixed the lake.
Oh, dude, that's huge, actually.
Did you demo everything, Austin?
No, I just filled in all the holes.
Like, that by itself is enormous quality of life.
I saw you drop. I saw you drop out the way. Oh. Wait, you dropped, right? Did you drop all the way?
We just gotta keep the water there, then we got nothing to worry about.
I think if you leave and come back through the portal, the noise will stop now too.
Ooh. Dan, do you trust me to remodel your home a little?
For what purpose?
Never mind.
Involve breaking glass. Oh yeah, you can do some texture work on those stairs. Could use some texty.
Oh, this isn't cobble. This is holy stone.
Yeah.
Completely quiet.
What were you hearing?
The rushing water.
Ah. Mmm. Malf, I got
Malf,
something for you.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Seeds?
No.
Oh wow.
What kind of product you growing out there, Melf?
What the heck is this guy? Oh god, oh god. A little bit of everything that I have so far. Some sweet potatoes, some beans, some leeks, some radishes, some wheat. Probably more stuff. I didn't want to go exploring and buying seeds without Unity though, so it's kind of barren.
Oh, basically you set up the infrastructure, but nothing.
Mostly, yeah. Like I put wheat and stuff. Like so, we thank you very much.
Oh, it's
So we-
my pleasure.
So we have some food, but as we go on adventures and we find new plants and seeds and stuff, we'll bring them back and we'll plant them. You know?
Sounds good.
You sound disappointed.
No, no, no.
Yeah. What are these scallions? See? Soon when I actually watch this, Ryan.
Whoa.
Wait for it. You plant some, let them grow, and then skirt.
Dude, how many green onions do you have to eat to hit 2,000 calories a day?
Probably like
4 million.
70. I don't know. You're the bio major, you tell me.
I bet a sprig of green onion is probably like 10 calories.
Yeah.
What's a sprig?
You know, one stalk.
One stick of onion.
Now, can I have some wheat to make some bread for our adventurers?
Oh, for sure. Are we... Oh, what's this? I got a tool bag. Are we leaving soon?
I think we should.
Okay.
Dan might need to make a pickaxe first.
I'm good.
Nope. I could also use, like, has anybody made an incredible supply of arrows?
No,
I have
we
a
need
killer bow.
feathers. And don't you need slate for the arrowhead?
Flint, I think.
Flint.
So you need a gravel supply.
All right. Wait, hold on. Here is...
You're absolutely right. We need a chicken farm.
Yeah, so I was thinking, oops, there you go.
Oh, thank you.
That land down there, I want to have an area for chickens and a couple sheep and all this area down here.
It kind of looks like the Mathis house is wearing, like, one headphone as well. Because of the bridge to Dan's glass house. If we could just get a third house up there, it would be like he's got Sennheisers on.
Okay. Let me just store all this stuff. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Ambrosia shard. Let's go. The
Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Best song that has a superhero's name in the song.
It's definitely not Superman.
What about I'm Not Superman?
Oh, yeah, I don't think that's in the name of the song, is it?
That's the Scrub theme song, right?
It is the Scrub theme
Scrubs.
song. I don't know that one.
I look just like Buddy Holly.
Oh, Buddy Holly, not a superhero though. If he was, Probably wouldn't have died in a plane crash.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh.
Or you ever heard of a superhero die in a plane crash?
Aye, aye, aye.
Oh, now that's a song.
Superman's dead. Great song.
Oh shit, Captain America. You're right. He didn't die. He got frozen in the ice blocks. There's a difference. I have 25 loaves of bread to distribute.
I have 38.
Mm?
It's not that much. I mean, I can get some more probably.
You're not on keto, brother. You're on OTEC.
Hells yeah.
It's all carbs.
You know? It's just not holes everywhere anymore.
Dude, it looks nice down here.
It doesn't. You know, no. I'm gonna say no. It doesn't look nice,
It
but
looks
it
nicer.
definitely looks nicer. Yeah. I think Dan's up to.
I don't like when he gets quiet.
Probably picking his butt.
It means he's got to focus on something like picking his butt. Okay, well, now I don't have 30 bread. I have 16 toast and 9 bread.
What? Does the toast feel more?
It does.
Yo, how'd you make it?
You just cook the bread.
Makes sense.
You just cook the bread.
Rhubarb.
Now you cook the toast now. No, it doesn't work.
Let's freaking go. Turnip. Yeah, boy. Oh, 1 equals 3. Yeah, sure. It's gonna be so beautiful. Sweet potato. Seriously, where'd Dan go? Is he taking a poop?
Oh, I was muted. Yo, I was taught. Yeah. You
You're
didn't
taking a
hear
poop.
me.
All right.
No. Thank you for that. I was asking you to do that, and you were responding. But I now know what you were doing. I appreciate it.
Vice leaf. Dan, are you still gonna make your drink shack?
Yeah, it's on hold for a little bit due to lack of funding, but we'll get there. I'm more working on my craft of drinks to put in there with the homegrown facility.
Mm.
I don't think I did it right.
I think you need 3.
Can't you make like an infinite source? Daniel,
What?
would you do me a favor? Look down in that pool down there.
What?